Okay, welcome back, everybody. I was able to re-examine everything, and I realized my regime had some issues in it, as well as the perpetuating problem of them getting in trouble. So I changed my regime around quite substantially, and I followed the needs here, just watching the needs. And it was actually very, very enlightening. So if we take a look at the regime, currently we got a few hours. Big block of sleep. They wake up, they have a shower, free time, eat, free time, yard. So, you know, food, bowels and such, exercise if they want it, exercise forced on them if they haven't done it yet. Free time, eat, free time, work, free time, eat, free time, sleep. Now if you look at the needs, this is where it becomes interesting. So the first thing in the morning when they wake up, they all have critical hygiene problem. So the first thing you want to do on your regime is stick them in the shower. After that, bowels and bladders are going to be a problem. So you give them some free time to go to the washroom. By that point, food is becoming quite large. So they want to eat. So you stick them into the food. So let's just watch this roll out here. So it's almost 6 a.m. They'll jump in the shower. But this is very interesting. I wasn't really doing it this way before. I was just kind of setting up a regime and hoping it would work. But obviously there were some problems with that. So they all jump in the shower. You can see that happening. Hygiene completely taken care of. All right. So there's half an hour. Burning down, burning down. Everybody's getting in. Everybody's taking care of it. All right. Now a lot of them still have their clothes on, or have their clothes on now. But it works out perfectly fine, okay? Now, we're about to jump into free time. Hygiene's almost completely taken care of. Free time. Bowels and bladders. So they're going to go take care of those right away. Everybody had to take a piss and shit. They took care of that. Now, we have some more free time. So let's go have some exercise. Let's go make a phone call to the family. Do a little recreation. Have some fun. Okay, and after that comes food, right? So let's look at the needs again. Just pull that back a little bit. All right, so now it's food time. It's time to eat. Everybody's rushing right into the cafeteria. You can watch the food bar is dropping way down. Now, family, recreation, a few other things are starting to build up because they want to go see their families or talk to their families and what have you. That's fine because after that, free time. 2-hour block of free time. So we'll watch. We'll watch how this free time shoots up. Now they're going to go take care of their hygiene, exercise, family, recreation, clothing. So we'll get taking pisses and shits. Contraband is way down. I don't know why exactly, but they're not stealing half as much as they used to. It's a freaking good thing, you asked me. So anyways, we're on free time still. So look, they've taken care of almost all of their needs. All of their major needs. Now we're going to be going on to a yard time after this second hour of free time, right? So let's watch this. Almost all their needs are now taken care of. All right? Everybody, look at this. The big one's family. They're making phone calls. You know, they're making their phone calls. They're saying, hey, hi, how are you? Look at this. Look at this. It's all medium, and there's less than 10 on all criticals. And highs are very low as well. Except for in clothing, but that'll get taken care of in work. So now we're on yard time. It's not 100% needed at this point, but it gives them freedom. It burns their freedom down. Now comfort's starting to build up really high, right? So let's look at regime. We're about to go into free time and then eat. That'll take care of the comfort in a second when we get to eat. So go back to needs. So some things like bowels and bladders are built up, right? So now we're back into free time. So let's burn those back down. We want to get the family and everything else down. Comfort's starting to rise. Okay, so now we have free time. Boom, let's go sit down and let's go and relax. Let's go sit down on the benches. That gets them ready to go into eating when the eating comes up. Now, here's a problem. See all these empty trays? That is a problem. I do need to get more staff going to get all that cleaned up. So cooks. Bring it up to 10. Because none of that got cleaned up. So now it's eating time again, and they have dirty tables. That's going to cause problems for an environment. So comfort. They're all sitting down. They're all eating. Now there's 102 people in this prison at the moment. Which reminds me, I should turn that off for a second. Okay. So they got their meal in. Food is way down. It's time to take care of all these other things. Comfort. People who want more comfort, they're going to stay sitting. All right, now let's look at the regime again. So we're about to go into work. Work is going to get all these trays cleaned up for us. All right, so needs. Let's look at needs. Bowels and bladders being taken care of in free time. People who have to pee and whatever. Comfort, way down, getting way down. Good, good, good. Sleep starting to build up. Okay, we're halfway through the day. Some people are starting to get tired. So now it's work time. All right, so a couple of guys are still stuck on comfort. Freedom, that means they're out in the yards, I think. Not really sure how freedom works, but... Alright, so we've got everybody in the workshops. The worker staff, the prisoner workers are clearing up the canteen, and they're making this all better. The cooks are getting their work done as well. Cleaners are cleaning. You can see them all mopping up there. And we've got guys in the workshops going crazy. Now we're starting to build up a whole bunch of stuff again, so let's look at our regime again. Okay, we're in our second hour. Sleep's building up. Food. Everyone's getting really hungry. Because they're working hard, they're getting hungry. So if you look at the regime, there's a big 2-hour food eating time right here. That makes sure everybody gets fed before bedtime. Contraband. It's kind of low. It's kind of high, so we're going to do a shakedown tonight. But let's look at the needs here, okay? So food's building up. That's fine. It'll get taken care of soon. All right, bowels and bladders are building up. Hygiene's starting to build up. These are all things that are going to get either taken care of in free time, or they will get dealt with when we move on. Now, it doesn't hurt that a lot of our guys are now normal security. You can see 54% and 46% are not, as we have 100 prisoners. Okay, work is almost over. This is the last hour of work, I believe. Yep. Now let's watch as the needs all get met. Okay, work's over. Now we're going to go take care of our bowels and our bladders and our hygiene. Some of us are stinky after working, so boom, jump in the shower. Alright, we're burning all that down. Burning all that down. Food's still rising. Sleep's still rising. Sleep's starting to get critical. Alright, clothing was taken care of. We've got more comfort, so people who want to relax are sitting down. Okay. And bowels and bladders and dinner time. Alright, everybody move in. Go get your meals. Even the guys who are getting detained still make it to dinner because they're only getting detained for a couple of minutes and then they get put, boom, they get right in there. So everyone's sitting down, everyone's enjoying comfort while they're sitting, and everyone is getting meals. So everyone's being taken care of. No problem there. And then after this comes more free time before bed. So needs, we're looking at the needs again here. All this comfort is being taken care of. And this is how guys you balance out your regime so that I had to manually adjust my regime for quite a bit while I was trying to get the prison back under control. But now that I have the regime completely perfectly metered like this, like clothing's the only issue, and I have guys assigned there, because you'll see here there is jobs. See, there's jobs up there. Okay, so now we're on free time again. The last free time the bowels are being taken care of. The guys who are really tired are hitting the sack already. Now everyone else is hitting the sack as well. So all the fork thieves, boom, they all got busted. They're still making it back in time to enjoy the free time. All right, so now comes 11 o'clock. Boom, everyone's forced to bed. And you can see here, we have some big buildups like family and stuff like that, but we already saw how that got taken care of in the morning. And that's it, guys. That is all it takes to get everything perfect. So privacy, these guys want to be in cells by themselves, that's taken care of. Environment, that's not a problem because they're in their own nice little place. Plus, while they were working today, maybe $3,500 worth of license plates. Plus, our daily cash flow, I was able to get rid of 5 more officers. And our daily cash flow is $5,000 now. So we have a positive. We've actually made $20,000 in a little bit here. So sleep's still being taken care of. There we go. I got it all perfectly balanced out now. The issues I was having shouldn't happen anymore. All right, and we're at maximum capacity, so we're going to have to start building our new cell block. I'm kind of excited about that. It's going to be good. Which means we need to hire a few more worker boys. All right, and we're going to get at it right now while it's still nighttime. So where the hell is regime? All right, so we're in sleep time here. Let's get at it right now. Speed it up. Interesting. Okay, now they're doing it. They weren't doing it. They're taking the long way around too. Idiots. They didn't need to do that. They could have gone the easy way. Alright, so now this one guy has had enough sense. Put staff door on, and he jumps right out at to work. I should have put staff door first. That's my fault. See, they already wasted like 2 hours just running around. So that's kind of shit. Okay, I'll dismantle that staff door because it's not going to be needed in a second. Come on, guys, get that completed. There we go, boom. All right. Beautiful. So we're going to slow it down. Shit, I made a mistake. I made that mistake, the exact same mistake. Objects, staff door. Okay. Now it's almost 6 a.m., so let's just watch the regime. How the needs. Hygiene. Huge issue with hygiene again, right? Bowels and bladders are big. Sleep, everyone's being taken care of for sleep. All right, so let's open up the prisoners. Let's open it up again, just to get a couple more guys in here. We got 8 more prisoners coming in. That's fine. We can live with that. All right, it's shower time, and we'll just watch it in fast motion again. Okay, let's look at needs. Hygiene. Boom, it's out of the park. It's gone. Okay, bowels and bladders are becoming a big issue. Hygiene's almost gone. See, these guys are taking care of this on their own. They're not... Which, considering I'm not seeing a lot of them going back to their cells, that makes me think they're pissing and shitting in the shower. Kind of gross. Now they're taking care of their bowels and their bladders, right? And after this comes what? Was it food? I think it's food. Yep. And we'll watch them take care of that. Okay, so a lot of them are getting their family and exercise taken care of, so those things that were becoming a big issue before, not so much of a problem anymore. Okay, and eat time. So now it's time to take care of this big bastard right here. You can see everybody's heading in. Everybody's heading into the canteen. And if we just zoom in here, you can see it's nice and clean. The floor is mostly clean in this place. The whole place has got a pretty much clean floor. That's good to see. Some of you might be asking why I haven't bothered to put down like fancy floors and stuff like that. Because in things like the canteen, for example, this checker pattern of the designation wrecks the look. There's no point to it. In this hallway, yeah, it would work fine. Now see, this guy's had a shiv, so boom, he's getting busted. He's in lockdown now. Found a weapon, but he's only in lockdown for an hour. So this free time, he's still going to be okay. Like, he's suppressed for 19 minutes more. You know, but now he's not suppressed anymore, and he's still got 15 minutes of free time to go to the washroom, make himself happy. Family recreation time. These guys are all getting their in. You know, let's go back to the regime. We're still on a second hour of free time. That's why that second hour of free time is there. Because some of these things like family recreation, there's only so many phones. There's only so many visitation rooms. You know, or so many people visiting at a time. These guys will go in there, get that taken care of. Boom, now we're about to hit the yard again, which is, I'm finding the yard actually could be moved to somewhere else because it's not really doing its job right now. I might move, like watch, when we hit the yard time, nothing really changes. Exercise would be one of the things, right? Nothing changes though. See what I'm saying? I'm actually going to move yard forward, I think, in the regime. Maybe move it. Shit, I can't. Maybe I move it here. I'll move yard here. That gives a 2-hour block of free time there. There we go. So they'll get their exercise and shit in there, and then it's free time till lunch. As I was finding that yard time wasn't being utilized. But this is the important part here. You got to wrap everything with free time so that anything that they want to get done, they can get done. So that's family, comfort, recreation. It's all being taken care of. Because we're in that second hour block free time now, right? Bowels and bladders that were getting up, now they're back down again. Comfort. These guys are nice and relaxing over here. And we haven't had a riot. We haven't had a fight. We haven't had a dispute in about 2 days now. So everything's coming perfectly together, and we're getting our new cell block built at the same time right now. So this is all working out really well. I think I've got the prison pretty much exactly how I want it. Look at this. Everything is below 10 almost. Almost everything is below 10. All the major ones. You know, we don't even have that many problems anymore. So I gotta say, I think I got this pretty much figured out now. This regime. I hope you guys learned something from this. You can see it. You know, just how to structure your blocks a little bit better to give you the added benefits that some of these things, you know, to address these things and the added benefits of free time and stuff like that. Alrighty, so I'll see you guys in the next episode.